I saw like 5 sharks, and now I can die happy.
Hey Chippewas, so I've missed the entirety of my first 2 weeks of classes for this spring semester at CMU, and it's because I've been on a 10-day study abroad trip in the Galapagos Islands in Ecuador. I was able to go on this trip and have this great opportunity through the political science department and also through the Office of Study Abroad here at CMU. Earlier in the semester, my professor, Dr. Jesuit, who's one of our Model United Nations professors, approached me and asked if I would be interested in a trip to the Galapagos. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then about 6 months from then, here we are. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my trip. You're gonna see some of my experiences through video. Words honestly cannot describe how amazing Ecuador is and how beautiful it is and how amazing the Galapagos Islands are. But I'm gonna try my best to describe it to you verbally and through these videos. So take a look at some of the cool stuff that we got to do while we were in Ecuador. It's coming up after this. Check it out. So part 1 of our trip was actually arriving in Quito. We were there for just 2 days, but we were able to go on an actual bus tour of the city of Quito. Quito is actually at a really, really high altitude. So it's, for a lot of us for this conference, a lot of us came from the United States, from Canada, and some from Ecuador actually. But we weren't used to the high altitude, so in the high altitude you get tired more easily, and also it might cause some digestive and congestive issues. In Quito, on our tour, we saw a lot of churches. There are a lot of really beautiful churches in Quito, Ecuador, and that's because Ecuador is a very large majority Christian country, very Catholic. And we learned a lot about their culture through seeing these churches, and our tour guide gave us a lot of really awesome information. And there's just a lot of really cool sights to see in Ecuador as well, a lot of shops that sell really cool things too. The second part of our trip was going to San Cristobal Island in the Galapagos for the Model United Nations conference. The conference only lasted 3 to 4 days out of the 10 or 11 days that we were there, and the rest of it was just a lot of exploration and adventure and learning about Ecuadorian and Galapagos culture. So part 3 of our Ecuador trip was San Cristobal Island by land. So we hiked a mountain, which was really awesome. The view at the top was beautiful. There's this beautiful freshwater lake, and we all took pictures around it, and it was just a really amazing experience. The largest freshwater lake in the Galapagos Islands. And then we also went to a turtle conservatory, land turtles, and they're actually called the Galapagos turtles, and that's where the Galapagos Islands gets their name from. Finally, the last part of our trip was Galapagos, San Cristobal Island by sea. Just our group from CMU and then another group from the University of San Francisco in Quito, Ecuador, went to snorkel in an area. It was a really beautiful beach, and it was an area that got to be at least around 20 feet deep. And then after that, our group went to a place called Kicker Rock, which is essentially just a giant rock in the middle of the ocean. But it's really beautiful, and the currents are really strong, and then it's about 60 feet deep there. So then our group went and snorkeled with sharks and sea turtles in this area, which was really awesome to see. Cheyenne, what are you most excited about for today?
Seeing a shark.
And
seeing turtles.
What's been the most exciting part of this trip for you?
I like getting chased out of the water by sea lions. It's pretty exhilarating.
So what are we doing right now? Where are we?
We're at the Puerto Grande.
Yep, Puerto Grande.
The most beautiful beach of the Galapagos ever.
This is kind of scary. I love this, but they just jumped up, did a double backflip, and I'm like, and they're sharks, so. I mean,
we're so ready.
A con to many, a plus to some. I know.
Let's go, Gigi.
Okay. I was just in front of
I got 3 feet from one.
Oh my god, it was
unreal. Really need my ears.
I'm filming right now.
Oh. Oh. Descriptive of the entire.
All right, Chippewas, thank you so much for watching this vlog. I appreciate your viewership. Have a great day and fire up chips.